Justin Sun's Kyrgyzstan pitch goes far beyond crypto payments and into state-level AI, banking, and data center ambitions. This matters because the proposal bundle tries to turn one blockchain relationship into a national technology roadmap, with stablecoins, exchanges, digital banking, AI sandboxes, and sovereign language models all tied together. The real question is whether the infrastructure behind the announcement is mature enough to turn the idea into repeated use. The article said the proposals included support for KGST, Kyrgyzstan's national stablecoin, inside the TRON ecosystem. It also described plans around a crypto exchange, digital banking services, an AI crypto sandbox, hydropower-backed data centers, and a Kyrgyz-language sovereign large language model. For searches like Justin Sun presence, this matters because the proposal bundle tries to turn one blockchain relationship into a national technology roadmap, with stablecoins, exchanges, digital banking, AI sandboxes, and sovereign language models all tied together. Those facts show the scale of the move, but scale alone is not the same as operational adoption. The framing was that these projects could help position Kyrgyzstan as a regional Web3 and AI hub. The logic is state-led infrastructure building. If payments, banking rails, compute capacity, and AI tools are developed together, a country can try to create a more coherent digital ecosystem instead of isolated pilots. A proposal bundle is not the same as a deployment. It is a plan that still needs licensing, technical execution, and real usage. That is where these stories either become real infrastructure or stay trapped at the branding stage. That affects policymakers, fintech operators, and TRON's role in public sector crypto strategy, especially if a national stablecoin gets real transactional use on a major chain. This is why the story reaches beyond one issuer or one chain and starts to look like infrastructure strategy. Once custody, settlement, and collateral are involved, the market is judging a workflow, not just a product. What is still uncertain is implementation. Proposals are not deployments, and the article did not show final regulatory approvals, timelines, or operating products across the full plan. Justin Sun presence is the phrase tied to the setup, and what is still uncertain is implementation. Proposals are not deployments, and the article did not show final regulatory approvals, timelines, or operating products across the full plan. Institutional stories often move in phases, and the first phase is usually the easiest to announce and the hardest to evaluate. In institutional markets, the announcement is only the first layer. The harder part is custody, settlement, legal structure, and whether users with real balance sheets actually change their workflow. That is the difference between proof of concept and market plumbing. Watch whether KGST integration actually launches, whether licensing advances for exchange and banking pieces, and whether Kyrgyzstan publishes concrete milestones rather than a broad digital innovation vision. A serious market shift shows up in repeat usage, documented integrations, and operational detail, not in branding alone. That is why the next follow-through matters more than the launch language. The broader consequence is that old financial rails and public blockchain rails are being connected more tightly. Each time that happens, the debate moves from theory to execution quality. That shift is where the most useful signal usually appears and where credibility is either built or lost. Watch whether KGST integration actually launches, whether licensing advances for exchange and banking pieces, and whether Kyrgyzstan publishes concrete milestones rather than a broad digital innovation vision. The practical read is to watch which part of the stack moves next: issuance, custody, collateral use, or live end-user adoption.